gonna be so beefy. Hello. How are we? How you doing? Hope you are well. AW2? AW2. Oh, Alan Wake 2. I thought Animal Warfare 2, and I was like, I don't think there was a 1. I don't know. No reason at all. No reason at all. I feel like someone's done that. Someone has to have done that. I'm almost sure that's happened. There was some project, I forget what it was called, that had all these instructions about how you're supposed to play. Like I believe it has like a made up, lost, unfinished Super Nintendo version, and then there's like a 2000 version of it. Actually, I think it was in the suggestions for SCREAMADAY, is where I'm thinking of this. But what was it?
I just came to complain because I said that I wasn't going to have coffee.
Yeah.
And then I started reading a book, and I'm 78 pages in, and they've mentioned coffee about 76 times.
Well, then you're just going to have coffee.
Yeah, I can't not have coffee. It's pretty fucking rude.
Oh, Basilisk is what it was called. It's not noted here who suggested this. But the description is Basilisk is an unfinished RPG for the Super Nintendo, now mostly stable and playable through the very old SNES Y Plus emulator. You play as a noble knight from the Old Kingdom, sent down to solve the famine. Note, the unfinished SNES game is part of the lore of the game itself. Highly recommended you play Basilisk 2000 afterwards. And then the description for Basilisk 2000 is the spiritual successor to the unreleased Super Nintendo game Basilisk. This project seemed far more ambitious, but somehow it also became lost media. Now the potential can finally be seen and its mysteries laid to rest. Note, the unfinished SNES game is part of the lore of the game itself. Highly recommended you play Basilisk beforehand. That's some real special description writing.
It's funny though.
Oh yeah. Do I want a chai?
I don't know. Do you want a chai?
I don't know. Do I want a chai? It feels exceedingly warm in here.
It is. You should turn on your AC, if only for the fan.
Suppose I could, but I have to like step over. It is in the suggestion list though. I just read it from the suggestion list. The bottom dial. Turn it 2 notches clockwise. Q. My shoulder is destroyed.
Wow.
Not your fault. I'm just made out of shit and sticks and trash now.
Wait, did you say vibrator?
Hmm?
Where do they think they saw a vibrator?
Oh, I mean, beer just says shit.
Oh.
I know you're not exposed to it on a daily basis like I am, but I sort of gloss over it.
Well, there was that one t-shirt design from way back where there were dicks everywhere.
True.
So I thought maybe...
No, that was definitely apropos of nothing. Can we get a triple wow? Thank you, Rudy. Anyhoomst.
Did you need beverage?
Yeah, chime me up, please. Thank you. Bed teeth. Bed teeth. Bed teeth. It's time to clock in. It's time to clock in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Did I not check my mail and watch my video? I did do this. Oh yeah, Science Mysteries was about mice, right? Ay. The full screen shake effect that they put on their
one of humanity's oldest friends
on their videos.
and oldest enemies.
It's a little
From the
bit
Black
much.
Plague to the shelves
right?
of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known
VHS
as the
didn't
common house mouse.
have a constant shake like that. Yeah.
And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse.
Although this isn't,
a newly discovered species,
I don't know,
known for its uniquely colored iris.
This exists in a weird space where it's no, the shake's still going.
Mice have brains smaller than peanuts.
You've just
and yet,
acclimated to
modern
it.
science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently.
Oh.
And in the case of the smart mouse,
well, so this is weird though, because this is like a physical shake. The effect they put on this is like somebody holding a camera going like
technology. Today's scientists have been able to interpret
going like that,
indecipherable squeaks,
which is not
a smart mouse.
That's not like the type of shake that you would get from like a sync issue, or the type of shake you would have with like projector reel type stuff. That's just a totally different thing. This is a physical camera shake that's just on everything, even the overlaid text.
What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution?
I like this game a lot.
Just hearing things that aren't there. Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought?
What's that on?
So you found a classic mouse?
I suppose that's
well,
what
this is a
makes
video called
a
Science
science
Mysteries.
mystery.
And it's about like smart mice. Well, it's about mice and smart mice, and how these mice are so smart we can almost communicate with them. And then they have a recording where they've translated some of what the mice said, which was just "help me," and then it just sort of continued on. Yep.
Also, yes, this is a dino dress.
When you look down, it erases the dress. Thankfully, the rest of your body as well. So it's not just an
Yeah.
X-ray camera.
I can't. Nope.
It's too dark. It just thinks it's the background.
Well, I thought the light hitting it might be nice.
T-Rex.
Now it just looks like I'm trying to thrust my boobs at chat.
Well, it's okay because NVIDIA is live censoring them.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I kind of wish it was all white and not the different colors, but
I picked
it's
that
still
out.
really cool.
I did it.
You did.
I did.
Did a good job.
Thank you. Okay, so we haven't done shit, Owl. So you're here just in time, really.
Hi.
We're clocking in for another night. So we've had perfect nights, except for I think our third night, right? We missed one, which was the cat one. So I fucked up Wednesday. Hopefully we'll have a better Thursday, but it's getting more difficult as it goes. Oh, and there probably will still be network outages too. Okay. Suppose Carol's gonna call us, right? Hey, Carol.
Hello. Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching Dee closely, employee. I'm
Dee?
impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Attic gnome.
This is for Chew since it's almost Halloween. We can be trick or treat. So when he comes, and when he comes by, give him a little treat.
Okay.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's gotta be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
Please hold.
Tummy troubles. Tummy troubles. Obviously black mold, obviously. Let's take this opportunity to learn our new things. So we got Attic Gnome here. Okay, that didn't sound like fucking shit. Description. Attic gnomes are a subspecies of gnome known to nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes will often report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings, or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation systems. Danger. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon to homeowners as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders in large quantities. Spiders aren't pests. Spiders, I mean, you're going to have more bugs if the gnomes are eating up all the spiders. Whatever. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust particulates into the air, and apparently spiders, causing air quality issues in the household. They are very easily frightened. Solution. To remove an attic gnome from the household, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a source of food. This will also prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home. Oh shit, we've got air spiders. Cellar grotto. What? Okay, but how does the cellar grotto get in? Description. Cellar grottos are large, cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, a noticeable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests, and a fucking cave in their basement. There's a cave in my basement. That's the first thing I would report. There's a cave in here. I didn't buy a cave. This was a finished basement. Now there's frogs. Danger. Cellar grottos can introduce a number of dangerous pests into the home. And the heightened humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. Like being a fucking cave. What in the world? Solution. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Their creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's grotto removal team. Yeah, it's a water feature. It's a water feature. Fey Feast. Description. Feasts are mid to large-sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. That just sounds like you put out dinner. Danger. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity. Or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches or carpenter ants.
Yeah, where is the brain?
This is just food left out. Nonique, thank you for 56 months. Also, Nin, thank you for 63 months. Very much appreciated. Solution. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such, should be consumed immediately once sighted, to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. And the opposite. Fey flu. Oh gosh. Description. Fey flu is a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by household Fey. Symptoms of Fey flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. Danger. Fey flu is rarely fatal, but it can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Long-term symptoms commonly include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. Solution. There is no cure for Fey flu. However, one can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, Fey-free home. Uh-huh. Description. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in the vicinity. Danger. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Solution. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed, or utilize HSH's home repair services. The Horde. What? Oh, huh? Well, what are we looking at? Description. The Horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. Danger. The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the Horde's presence. Solution. This is just describing me. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible as to not attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. Yeah, to whomst. Then, a lot of these feel like a kind of like maybe like an 1800s book of bullshit to try to scare people into tidiness and cleanliness and so on. That's a lot of these feel like that. Like, you might find flowers blooming out of your face. Have you tried being clean? Give it a shot. Trash will collect in your house if you don't clean it. No. That's the Horde. The Horde did that. Not me. Definitely not me. Wasn't me. Fuck. Laundry gnome? Come on. This is just gonna say, have you tried doing your laundry? This is a game for, like, young men living on their own for the first time. It's just a gnome getting its fucking head destroyed, bouncing around the inside of the dryer. Description. Laundry gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick fiber-like fur. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. Danger. Laundry gnomes pose no direct threat to humans, though their lifestyles often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, and as such, laundry gnomes should not be left to their own devices. Solution. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. We just got the whole gnome set. Oh, that's not a hat. That's a head. Description. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night, or report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Danger. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Solution. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your inhabitants' sleeping activities. There is no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. What the fuck? Night Wisp. I don't... Is it this? Are these balls of light? Description. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright, floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Danger. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. But what if they have a podcast? Solution. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. Okay. Portal. More basement-ass bullshit. Description. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners. Discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. But again, there's a hole in my basement to some other fucking place would be, I would think, the primary report. Are these people all fucking stupid? Danger. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can occasionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a home. Oh no! No! No, not that! Solution. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or other common building materials. I'm seeing a lot of non-solutions here, friends. A lot of this shit sounds like HSH doesn't know what the fuck to do either. And they're just like, have you tried stacking shit in front of it? Do you want us to come do that? The seal should be airtight. You just recommended wooden planks. What are you talking about? As to not allow for anything to come inside the home. Because again, their priority here is that there might be a draft or it might interfere with your heating and cooling. It is advised to utilize HSH's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. You gotta fucking use flex tape. You gotta put the planks up and then flex seal that shit top to bottom. Which honestly probably would make it airtight. One big plank, yeah. Cut it portal-sized. Seedling. Description. Seedlings are small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. This is a photo of dirt. Point to the seedling in this image. I don't fucking know. That's just dirt. They are known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. What's aphids? Which pixels are the aphids here? All of them. Every pixel. Danger. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Solution. To remove seedlings from a garden, one should not go near their established feeding grounds. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinklers, or similar ranged devices to overwater and drown out the seedlings from afar. Yes! Lord Ternix, thank you for the biddies. Fucking travel gnome. Travel gnome. Bitch, let me out. Oh, it's over here, actually. I thought this was the focus of the photo, so I thought it was in here. Description. Travel gnomes are a highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside the luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. But wait. If their whole deal is that they're a travel gnome, what good is it to introduce themselves to a new household? This is like a property of a household gnome. They are most commonly found, or they are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. Danger. Travel gnomes can affect the household in various ways. They will often create expansive gardens inside their new homes, leaving soil, plants, and common outdoor pests in their wake. These gardens, in addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems in a home if they continue to grow unabated. I'll tell you what, these people are really, 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 really focused on pests. Not the ones that they've made up here, but the fucking just regular, like anything from outside the damn house. Everything outside the house, pest. Everything inside the house, also pest. Solution. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in the home can deter a travel gnome's gardening prospects, at which point it will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunities for the travel gnome to stow away in visitors' luggage. What the fuck? Just invite over your least favorite relatives. And just hope. Good. Great. All right. We've learned so much. Have we learned what the fuck this guy's problem is? Let's give it a listen again.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently, I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
False beat. Well, I was thinking like that might be a good guess. Because of the tummy pains. The mention of the faucet and the talking about the water, that might all be a ruse. There was another possibility. Not this, I don't think. No, not pipe hob. Where? Oh, pipe growth, right beside it. I was thinking maybe this. What does this do? No. Nothing. I was thinking, like, this would fuck up your water. Yeah, the false beat might be the best thing. But of course, well, okay, it can cause digestive issues and potential back problems. It's probably our best bet. I don't think anything else on our list is really out there. Well, let's see. There were some stomach issues related to... Wait a minute. Wait, hold the phone. Including the fatal Fey flu? The fatal Fey flu? Excuse me. Fey flu is rarely fatal. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah. Oh no, not to the devs. I take this all diegetically, so I'm mad at the company right now. False beat seems to probably be the best answer, just because it says it directly says that it causes digestive issues, and the dude is talking about eating only fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables. So I think you guys are just right. I think you're just right. I don't think there's any other contender here. Okay. I feel learned. The dude was not gonna die on hold. He said he's been having stomach problems for a month.
I followed every instruction your people sent me, but...
Unless you were just saying rip that guy because the beat
on my wall.
will be with him forever, which is probably what you were saying.
She told me not to call you anymore for help. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was what you were saying. Okay, so this is the one that we fucked up yesterday. I mean yesterday in-game, not yesterday real life. And we can't help. Weird. It's weird that we got a follow-up. So yeah, they didn't... they took her cat. Anyway.
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house.
Now what's that, kids?
When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing.
That's your uncle.
I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
I feel like this is the night gnome calling in. It's taken over, Grandma.
Please hold.
But, yeah, let's go ahead and turn that one in. Easy peasy. Matches the description perfectly. Yeah, it's... What I don't understand here is it inside and holding onto the blind? Or is it outside the window? It must be inside, because it wouldn't be able to touch the blinds. Unless the window's open.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
So that would be an attic gnome. Probably.
Please hold.
It's never mold. It's never ever mold. The gnomes are out. I was digging through games on Steam because they have their October sale going on. And the October sale sucks, I have to say. There's like maybe 5 horror games, like strictly horror games. And then the rest are like, there's like a Metroidvania. It doesn't even have a horror tag on it. But it's ostensibly, it's called Steam Scream.
help me? The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down.
Floorboards.
Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him.
That doesn't have anything to do with anything.
I miss him so much. Oh, please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
He gone. No. She tucked him into a root. It strangled him down into the floor.
Please hold.
Yeah, we'll get you a memory wisp. I think that's just unnecessary extra information. There isn't really a bees and wasps one. I think bees are here. Yeah, bees. But she just said he's so worried about bees. But the problem isn't that he got stung. The problem is he's gone. He's gone. Unless the bees carried him off, which she didn't say there were any. She just said that her kid was worried about them. No, nothing else takes children. Or at least it's not their main deal. Like, Bogarts would definitely rip your children in half. But you would know that that had happened. You know, you would see the two halves and the blood everywhere. I think that's really the only other one. Not gopher. Not house spider. House fires would do it. Mirror nymph would take their face, but it would leave them. The pipe growth mentions children, but it's like if a human child attempts to reach their hand inside, they'll get injured. But again, like, you would still have the rest of the child. It would just be like, in this case, like 95, 96% of the child. So a lot better than a Bogart. I don't think... Did this one give an explanation of, like, what happens? No. So, I mean, this is open-ended. Oh, yeah. There was the artifact. The artifact. Sorry, I forgot about the artifact. Where did they put the artifact? You would think it'd be either T or A. Oh, it's false artifact. It wasn't the artifact. It's false artifact. I was thinking like in SCP terms. They would have called it the artifact. Not a direct threat to adult humans composed of significant small children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. All digestion can take upwards 7 years, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is... nothing that indicates... yeah, check out that solution. Just speed up the grieving process. Oh, is that really? Is that really? You think? I think you might be right. That's annoying. Because as somebody who grew up with CRT televisions, they do not sound like bees and or wasps. So I would not have thought that. That is not what they sound like. And so this is really just playing off of how they chose to... They just, like, because they used the word buzzing, I'm telling you, as a kid who grew up with hearing CRT, it's a whine, if anything. It's a whine. And yeah, I only recently, well, I was able to hear the whine well into adulthood. That has since I've lost that ability, but yeah, it's like a. Anyway, it's probably the right answer. It's probably right. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Pulse artifact that looks like a CRT is described basically as a CRT, refers to the fact that CRTs make a noise that children can hear. Buzzes. Gosh almighty. Gosh almighty.
Hi.
Like, you can understand what I'm
headphones?
saying.
I was told they were headphones.
About the stability of my
IFA,
new
thank you
home.
for
I recently
81 months.
finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
What? No. Cheese was the solution to the toilet hob. Leave out some cheese. But, I mean, we can't select multiple, and the toilet hob, there's no mention of a toilet here, nor does it have anything to do with large cracks in the walls of the basement.
Please hold.
I'll have to check. I remember. Toilet hobs cannot be removed once they nest. To prevent further danger, measures to prevent metamorphosis should be taken as soon as possible. Aha! Egg! I didn't remember, and neither did you! Maybe it's the fracture hob that likes cheese. If it's a fracture hob that likes cheese, then we're all in business here. It is. We're all confused. So I think finally this is our fracture hob. I do wonder though then, well, I guess you could have two of the same problem, but what was the lady's problem with the cat on the wall? Was that a fracture hob? Well. Let's go.
Rubber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink to... too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? Gonna need that orange drink to feed my brew. On second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greaser used to too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Good. Gub rubber. Gub rubber.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything
Fey
online.
flu.
Can you help me?
Fey flu. Rarely fatal. Radel.
Please hold.
Radel fairly? Fey flu. We'll never know. I'm sending it. Oh, I was gonna... Aw.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm
Holes?
stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Please hold.
Well, my first thought was termites as well, because termites, description-wise, involved holes, but small holes. Big termite, yeah, big termite. My other thought is floor roots, but I don't think floor roots, because of the dog, right? But it doesn't say that they make big, huge holes. It doesn't even say anything about structural integrity of the home, right? They grow slow. You would know. Oh, what makes it wallop is the fact that shit like termites is included in this, and cockroaches and stuff. It really is the spice that completes the meal. This is a toughie, I think. Now, whistling fungi. They grow through gaps and cracks, so that's not it either. But they can cause foundational problems. Wood secretions. I don't think this even really says. Yeah, no. There is one that it's unicorn horn, but it's not otherwise related. Unicorn fungi. Broken floorboards. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I mean, it was mostly about like digging in dirt and stuff, so I didn't think about like digging up inside the house. I also thought that he had said something about, like, I assumed that it was in the walls as well, because he said there's holes all over my freaking house, man. But I guess they could all just be on the floor. I don't know. After I've read this, I feel like it is this. I feel like that was a good call. I don't think anything else really fits as well. Well, but dug up floorboards are gonna, I mean, a house has a foundation, so, I mean, maybe this guy lives in a fucking foundationless cabin in the woods. So, like, yeah, because he's saying, like, the one in his kitchen, he doesn't know how far down it goes, so presumably there was dirt below, right? Anonymous, thank you for gifting 3 months of Tier 1 to Dim. Amazing. Very much appreciated. Yeah, Dim, yeah. Well, if you think about it, dogs, like a persistent dog, can dig through some shit you would not expect. And maybe that guy's house is really shitty too. Like I could see that if a dog can get purchase on something, it can apply that dog persistence to a thing to, you know, do some fucking shit. I mean, have you seen what dogs do to doors and stuff like that? Wood is softer than you would maybe think.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely
Travel gnome.
covered in soil.
Travel gnome.
Looks like
Travel gnome.
gosh darn
Travel gnome.
nursery in
Travel
there.
gnome. Travel gnome. Shut the fuck up. Travel gnome. Travel gnome.
Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
You just
Please
get a whole
hold.
garden. A whole entire garden. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know, it kind of sounded like somebody's shittier relative. A little bit of maybe some Karen energy in there.
There's something in my basement. I
It's a
don't know what it
cave.
is.
Why
All
do you
I
people
know is
not
when
know
I
what
open my
caves
basement
are?
door, it smells
It's
like
a
damn sewer,
cave.
and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there too. I don't know what it might be doing down there,
Look!
but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please send somebody to help with this. I can't
Look with
deal
your
with
eyes.
something like this.
No, this could be a lot of things, yeah. It could be frozen pipes. But the thing is in terms of the description they gave here, it seemed very surface level frozen pipes, as in you would get the smell from sort of the sink faucet area. So frozen pipes, I don't think fits this the best. I believe the grotto talked about smells. I don't know about the horrible noises, although we did play it and I think it was making a fucking racket. Let's look at the description
Please hold.
real quick. It might not be a fucking cellar grotto. Yeah, bad smell. Water. There's a fucking creek running into your basement. It's humid in here. Yeah, and it sounds like this. What do you mean he didn't say anything about noises? And I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. Yeah. I mean, it sort of fits. I think it intentionally sort of fits frozen pipes. But I'm going to go with cellar grotto. I really think it has to be cellar grotto. Because the other thing that matches Cellar Grotto that's not in Frozen Pipes is the fact that this is in the basement. So, let's do it. Let us do it. Oh, we did it. We were perfect. We had a perfect Thursday. We're gonna get a coupon. Coupon, coupon, coupon. Mailbox. Oh, no new movie? I wanted a new movie. What the fuck? Do not come here to Thea Fall. They, Hola is breachhead. I rap at to is bratched. It's not sad fury. I must and a new spot. It knows I'm here. I'm pregnant? Scheduling changes from HSH Corporate. Employee number 036. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized, but not paid for. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Daily coupon. Tamed River Root from HSH Deals. You know, the fact that it's a daily coupon implies that they're just shitting these out every day, and if you do a good day, they just include you in the email list. But you could just get the code for the days that you fucked up from your coworkers. They're shitting these out every day anyway. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for Tamed River Root, plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil. This river root... Oh, are you trick and treating? Are you trick and treating? You take your pick, but only one. Which one do you want? Which one? You want this one or this one? Which one? You want that one? Go ahead. Oh, you want to change your mind? You go. Almost got it. There you go. It's all yours. Enjoy. Plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil, this river root is as reliable as they come. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your garden safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well-watered and well-monitored. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Root in for you! Keep up the great work, employee. God damn. God damn. That's expensive. He took his treat. He chose the one that was like a little candy corn man, and he left a little Dracula for later. Think of the money you'll save. All right, well, let's get Friday going. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is, company bucks, right? Company script. Welcome, employee. To begin shift, please clock in below. It's fucking astonishing to me, by the way, that there was ever company towns And the whole fucking bullshit scheme of like, you have to live in the company town and you have to pay the company rent and they pay you in company script and you have to pay for everything with the script, and it's an obvious scheme where you can never escape. You don't make enough to make the shit that they set the prices for, and they know what they're paying you, and that we're on our way to being back there in just like 10 to 20 years. Time is like, that fucking thing they said in that one show. It's crazy. It's nuts. Oh, what was I going to say? I should say it before I get inundated with calls here. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're bringing back child labor, right, as well, in various places, so we're on our way. We'll soon be the 1910s and 20s again. On Steam, I eventually, because the Steam Scream sucks, I eventually made my way to just like, what's new and upcoming? What's newly released? I was going through and I realized that like Craig, we are totally fucking passe or cliche or whatever with the fucking SCREAMADAY look at stuff job game, I guess I'll call it. Because every other fucking one, like everybody out there who could make anything, looked at observation duty and thought, I can do that. And there's just a flood of, I guess they're called hidden object games now, or essentially, and they're all like basically twists on the idea. I'm not saying it's bad, it's fine. It's similar to I don't know, I mean, there's always the money rush, right? There's always, which makes sense. I mean, like, that happened with Vampire Slayers as well, and it's still happening. There's so many Vampire Survivors, not Vampire Slayers. Vampire Survivors clones out there, but I think a number of them are quite good though too. Like, there's a number of popular clones. And so it's just a similar thing. It just does Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know that it does. I think it's pretty different, right? Oh my god. Never mind. Never mind. Well, maybe ever mind. It looked like the conversation was going to go into the one of two categories you guys let me have, which is either the most predictable jokes in history or the most pedantic stuff in history. Like, I know fucking, like, Find the Different stuff has existed since newspapers or older. Just anytime somebody had the idea of, like, I'm going to draw a picture, and then I'm going to draw a picture again, but this one's going to be a little different. But obviously there's a sort of phenomenon of things that are very, very similar to observation duty. But maybe it wasn't observation duty. I'm just assuming that it was the popularity of that made people think like, oh, I can fucking do that, and then just throw a bunch of shit on Steam. But I didn't fucking do a study or something. I'm not a fucking scientist. So maybe observation duty is just a clone of some other shit that got, that started it all on Steam. I don't know. We did go through all of that shit with Doom. I fucking remember that. That was like, there was a long era. I think it was almost a decade before the phrase Doom clone finally died off. Well, so the thing is, though, just because something is a clone of something else, because like Doom wasn't the first FPS, right? But it was the first one that hit the mainstream. Now, I'm not saying any of these are like that level of first. None of this is. even before Wolfenstein. Like, id themselves had made a game before Wolfenstein that was sort of an FPS. It didn't have all the elements that Doom had. Like, Doom kind of brought it all together, but yeah. But what matters is the combination of having those sort of new sort of combination of stuff, plus hitting that, catching the eye of the mainstream, so everybody knows it. Yeah, they made Catacombs. Was it called Catacombs? And it's not a shooter, so I guess technically it's not really an FPS. But I mean, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it, because you have a hand and you like shot spells at stuff, so you see a hand out in front of you and just pew, pew, pew. So yeah, that was kind of a first-person shooter, but it had a first-person perspective and ray casted walls map stuff. So yeah, roguelikes, Metroidvanias. Has it come to that, Dim? I haven't yet. I have heard that it gets stinky quickly, unfortunately. Yeah. I believe someone, probably Mari, had mentioned that apparently there was some sort of, it got like passed around through directors or something. Something happened. Which is, this is what I was afraid of. I didn't have much faith that it was going to get the treatment that it really deserves. I don't know why. I just felt like this is probably going to be stinky. I have no idea. I have no insight into that world at all. I don't know what it's like to, like, if you've created something like that, I don't know what the process is in terms of how do you ensure that the thing you are entrusting to somebody else doesn't get treated like shit. Maybe Junji Ito doesn't give a fuck as well. That's another thing. I've seen a lot of like original creators are just like, yeah, whatever. Just send me the money. So oh yeah, Maze Wars. Yeah. Yeah. Is that the one with the circle, the shapes? It's all like, it's a bunch of characters that are all like cylinders and balls and cubes and stuff. I think it actually got ported to the Game Boy. That's kind of what I figured. Although if you believe Shirobako, that was a whole plot thing of like that the manga creator kept disapproving what they were doing. Anyway, all I really wanted to say was I saw that there were like in the new things released on Steam, there was just a fuck ton of games that were similar to Observation Duty, and I wasn't trying to put like a spin on that in any direction. The one we did, it had a complicated name that I've forgotten already, but the one we did the other day was really good. I thought it was a really great take on the that sort of style of game, so I don't know. Can be good, it can be bad. I'm sure there's a lot of slop.
Hello. Supervisor Carroll here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have updated your permissions once more.
Wait.
Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Are they the ones above the soil? Are they the... Where was that? Where? Who? Which one? What was that? Which one was that had that? Uh-oh. Do you remember? Oh, it was bats. Yes, it was bats. Thank you. Bats. Bats are more dangerous than most household pests given their ability to fly, bite, spread diseases such as rabies. They also commonly have associations with the ones above the soil, increasing the potential danger significantly.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because
Oh, right.
it's been on for days now, and the next thing
Yeah,
you know,
this is
I find
90s.
a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Y'all, I think this is a new thing. I guess this doesn't really fit a previous description, I don't think. Closet labyrinth. Dreamweaver, false flower, kobold, rain nymph, soap sprite, sprig tree. Good chance. Trash gnome. Yes. All right, let's just walk them down. I think it'll be one of these new ones. Ugh. Horrible. Animation. Description. Animations are any miniature humanoid figure, such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes, that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. Danger. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Solution. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of a more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's Pest Removal Services. Amazing. Description. Closet labyrinths are large, twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside of the closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind in homes once owned by the wealthy. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes or the sound of distant cries coming from their closet. Danger. Closet labyrinths are incredibly easy to get lost in, by design, and can prove especially hazardous to homeowners carrying valuable items such as gold, precious silk, or rare spices on their person. What is this, the 1600s? Who's carrying this shit? They are otherwise harmless to those who do not enter their domain. Solution. If a closet labyrinth is discovered, it is advised to lock or blockade the entrance to prevent accidental entry and diminish the lure of the labyrinth's hidden riches. If it is absolutely vital a closet labyrinth be removed from a home, it is advised to utilize HSH's labyrinth removal team. They have a special team just for labyrinths. I'm astonished that they can remove this. I figured the solution was going to be give all your wealth to the poor, something like that. But no, we could never ask such a thing of the rich. Let us continue. Dreamweaver. It should just play the song. No! Hey, buddy. Are you having a fly fight? A fight with a fly? Did you find a fly? Also, can't let that slipper get got. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Em. Love to see it. Yes. Description. Dreamweavers are large, spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They also are known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Danger. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. While this does not cause any direct harm to humans, it can lead to increased anxiety, and the large webs they weave can often trap dust, pets, and children, causing further complications. Solution. To remove a Dreamweaver from a household, homeowners should refrain from sleeping for as long as possible in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers, that's stupid. Leave the house! Leave the fucking house! Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with a sleep-inducing venom. Do not let them do this. Okie dokie. Yeah, take your fucking travel gnome and go! False flower. It sounds like it's having fun. Description. False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. Danger. False flowers are harmless if left to their own devices. However, if homeowners attempt to disrupt or remove them, they will often lash out by spraying a toxic chemical known to cause blindness or loss of sight. I'm not going to get into it. Solution. False flowers are not to be disturbed once they have taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. That just looks cute. I said we're not getting into it! I said we're not getting into it! Description. Kobolds are 5-foot-tall humanoid creatures with dog-like faces that are known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets and make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Danger. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they will often lash out violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. Solution. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize HSH's pest removal service. Oh my god. I look over and all I see is getting into it. Discourse. Rain nymph. Yeah, it's the sequel to Getting Over It. Getting into it. Getting into it with Bennett Foddy. I don't even know. There's like 5 different arguments happening right now. Description. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are most active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes that often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. Danger. The floods rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can be both costly and dangerous to a home. I'm just joking around, Seth. I super don't care. I wasn't really, there's not really arguments happening. I'm just being silly. I'm more referring to like the silly little banter that we get into about the specifics of wording and whatever. And in regards to that, there's only like 1 or 2 genuine criminals. And they know who they are. They know. I know. Solution. Rain nymphs are very preventable in that their pleas to be let inside can simply be ignored. It is advised to stay away from doors and windows during rainstorms to avoid having to endure a rain nymph's various temptations and threats. Okay. A lot of these, they're just not solutions. Description. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. They frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap, in order to feed off of the hands that use them. They secrete a suds-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Danger. Soap sprites, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases, such as the Fey flu, to humans who handle them. Rarely fatal, deadly diseases, such as the Fey flu, making them a serious household hazard. Solution. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Sith, thank you for the biddies. Identifying soap sprites can be difficult, so it is recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. Just... fucking don't use soap! True, actually, I hate bars of soap. Anybody else? I fucking hate... I don't feel like bars of soap are hygienic. Bars of soap, after use number 1, are just the grossest thing there is. It's just, you've got this just slimy rectangle that you're supposed to use to wash your hands. Blech. Also, I have found, well, of course, I'm not a bar of soap user, so I don't probably know and would be instantly corrected on all those super duper great bars of soap there are. But whenever I use a bar of soap, actually, I know why this is. Because I only ever fucking use it at hotels, because there'll be fucking hotels that don't provide liquid soap. They provide the shittiest little fucking bar of soap you've ever seen. And they always, it's the type of soap that just makes your skin just fucking horrifically dry. So, yeah. I would definitely just prefer to wash my hands with soap altogether. Bars of soap. Anyway. Sprig tree. Description. Sprig trees are a rapidly growing tree-like organism that takes root in a human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Hold on, let me mod Sep real quick. What? I don't think that that's true, Dork. I don't think that's true. I don't think it does nothing. Because there was a period of time there where, like, every hospital was like, we only have foaming soap. Blah, blah. Antibacterial soap is no more effective. Blah, 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 blah. It's okay. I mean, so basically what has happened is that there have been studies that have been like, well, the non-pre-lathered soap is more effective because people have to spend the time to actually lather. And it's like, basically what you're saying is that for dumb fucks that don't just wash their hands for an extended period of time like you're supposed to, the already foam soap is not effective because they basically squirt it on and then rinse it off immediately and don't actually wash their hands. But in terms of it not doing anything, that's not true. If you want to wash your hands right, you do it for 20 or more seconds. Whatever the soap. It's not just the soap that cleans the hands. It's the process, it's the water, it's the soap, it's the whole thing. Oh no, Alitus and M are fighting! And I'm mad at both of you! Do you feel included now? Yeah, it's the attitude. It's the you gotta be mad at those hands. Now, you can't complain that this happened, Dork, because you added me in the fucking statement. You added me. I actually like foaming soap myself. But then again, I'm a hand-washing freak. I know, I was just anticipating your complaints because you got mad at me before for jumping in on some shit you said. Right, exactly. You just have to be a little freak about it and you're fine. The thinking used to be with the foaming soap that, wait, what? Foam soap above liquid soap co. This is important for my tier list notes. I don't know. I mean, for me, yeah. Does that help? Is that going in your notebook? The thinking about the foaming soap used to be that it was more effective on getting into everywhere, which I guess has changed. But I know that was the thinking for a bit, and then hospitals had entirely foaming soap for a bit. There was also that thing that happened where, like, antibacterial soap got smacked down for not being any more effective than just soap. Which, yeah, I mean, corporations just say some shit on their labels. They say a lot of shit that doesn't mean fucking anything. Because nobody's watching and nobody cares. Nobody's doing anything about it. Like all the heart health cereal. No, it's not. No, it isn't. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, fuck Patrice, right? We don't like Patrice. And this is fun. Well, so what irritates me, though, is with anything like that, where it's like, oh, the effectiveness goes down. It's like, I like the convenience, and I use things correctly, and I don't like that there's this pull down to the lowest common denominator thing that has to happen. Like, come on, man. Don't take this stuff away from me just because other people are too stupid. But then, from the collective mentality, it's like, well, I guess I have to let it go. Otherwise, I'll be exposed to all these germy fucks who don't know how to wash their hands correctly. We hate Patrice! She can stay on hold all night for all I fucking care. We already know the answer anyway. It's the sprig tree, but we're reading. Sprig vines. Description. Sprig vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off exits. They are often a sign that a spriggan has been provoked. Because we read about soap sprites. That's how we got here. And then Legend made a controversial statement. I mean, if you can provide me a source, Legend, that explains the whole thing about it doing absolutely nothing, I would love to read it. I would want to know that, because that's what I have. So if it's doing fucking nothing, I doubt that it is. I mean, at least there's water and hand rubbing going on for, 20 seconds or more, so. Well, I just did. So it's your turn now. Plus, you're the one that made the extraordinary claim. Not me. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through with common gardening tools. Pay attention. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the house in a hurry, such as in the case of floods, fires, or a spriggan in pursuit. Solution. Sprig vines will continue to grow so long as the spriggan that made them desires it. It is advised to vacate and rehome as soon as possible. And finally, trash gnome. Description. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish-gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Danger. Trash gnomes are highly territorial once homed. While their bite is not fatal, it can often lead to inconvenient and painful circumstances such as the loss of a finger or nose while attempting to discard trash or remove a trash bag from the receptacle. They are also capable of spreading deadly diseases to humans such as rabies or tetanus. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. We have to pause everything. We have to pause everything as Legend pasted at me the study I just quoted to you guys earlier that doesn't say that foam soap does nothing. It says what I said it says. Do you understand how it says what I said it says? This is why... Man, oh man, I could never ever become like one of those fucking debate perverts or whatever, the political streamers and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to do this all day. I would not. I mean, this is a friendly conversation and I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, God. No, I already said what it says, and I'm not going to say it again. Solution. To prevent a trash gnome from homing inside your trash, it is recommended to not let trash in the home be idle for more than a day or two, as their noses are highly sensitive to the smell. To remove a trash gnome permanently, it is highly advised to utilize HSH's pest removal services. I may need chat to reassure me of my sanity about the exchange that occurred. I might need that. I might need that for like 5 seconds. If you could do that for me. No, you won't? You won't do it. Okay. That's my chat. That's my chat. That's my chat. Let's kick this fucking idiot lady to the curb. with her answer. No one's on my side. This is why we have become enemies. You're supposed to be sycophants. What happened to parasocial relationships? Can we go back? Return. Let's return.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
The kitchen.
Please hold.
I mean, that sounds very hobby. But there isn't, like, a kitchen hob. I wish I could filter by hops, but this is 1995. Filters haven't been invented yet. Is it a common hob? Ah! Yep, thank you for the biddies. It's not a desk hob. He's not talking about a desk. But a common hob could be wherever. Not a pipe hob. Not a pipe hob. He's got noises. It's happening at night. Clattering. It's coming from the kitchen. The kitchen is spotless. That's all we got. That wasn't the trash gnome, was it? I feel like no. No, there'd be a smell. Yeah, it'd be messy. Gnomes are like the opposite of hobs. No, not pipe hob. The pipe hob, pipe hob. They make their homes inside pipes. They emerge and consume stuff in the surrounding area. Maybe you're right, but it doesn't say anything about noise. It matches everything else. Yeah, no clattering. If the emerging and basically cleaning the surrounding area. I mean, there are sinks in a kitchen. That's what's giving me a moment here. That's clattering. I would call that clattering. Collateral damage. What? Common hobs? Yeah. That sounds like furniture being moved. It's just the specificity of the kitchen is what's fucking it up. Otherwise, Common Hob, I feel like, would be more likely. Common mentions plates, did it? I missed that. Okay, well then this is on the developers. They did this. Clearly they fucked up. This is exactly the consternation they wanted to create. There's not a lot separating the two. They both do the cleaning. They both come out at night. They both make noise. I think it has to come down to the description of clattering. Because otherwise they're the same. Other than where they happen to live. But Common Hob is not precluded from living in the kitchen as well. He doesn't mention any pipe or water or leaks, but he mentions the kitchen specifically. But it makes me want to lean towards the clatter. No, I think there was one or two others where the audio sample helped as a deciding factor, but maybe not crucial. In this case, it seems like maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think it's Pipe Hob. That's a good point, Steve. That's a good point. Thanks for sharing, Fox. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Pipe Hob. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm excited to find out. That was basically entirely on the clattering. Yes.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know.
Well,
all they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of
False
your
flower?
stupid security alarms even went off.
Please hold.
False flower or rain nymph, maybe? Faint singing. It doesn't say that they only sing at night. Let's look at rain nymph. They ask to be let inside. Not a lot of talk about water here or anything like that. I kind of feel like singing is the only real clue. and break-ins, but it doesn't sound like the break-ins are based off of any other evidence but the singing. And it's in a greenhouse, too, where flowers would be. Oh, come on. Doesn't sound like a greenhouse? Indoor potted plants? I mean, I was getting drug across the coals earlier for being inflexible about phrasing. I don't think there is, other than the whistling fungi, but they're whistling. But then they're also singing. Nothing else is coming to mind, which is a common problem I have. Pardon me? Who drywalls a greenhouse? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, we're talking about the fungi. Right. I mean, it wasn't a moment that I thought it was them, so I didn't think we were going to be making arguments against them, because it's already obviously not them. So I got very confused. These don't sing or anything, do they? No. I think it's these. The taunting also kind of implies... Oh, no. Don't want any of that, Al. Zero of that. No answers, please, or clues, or rule outs, or anything along those lines. We either get it or we don't. So if you already know, don't tail. Don't tail. I think I'm just gonna go with false flower here. I think it's the best answer. No, it's mold. You guys just like saying bed teeth, and I understand.
Hey, Flipper here. I've got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? These bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
I don't know why I leaned in. The audio source is on my head. Yeah, I was suspecting that this is a puzzle as well. There's something with this. I was thinking all this time Bogarts. But the squeaking is something you got by the smart mice. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, like, false face was crossing my mind as well. But there's not been anything about them talking, I don't think. I also previously was thinking that it's something we don't have access to yet. It hasn't been described for us yet. Barely convincing false faces. No squeaking.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Thanks, Carol. So, yeah, no squeakerinos. I wish I could actually scrub this. I cannot. Sounds like we're having network issues again.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Thank you, Pups. Thank you, thank you.
Please hold.
No way. Is it? Hold on. This guy thinks a house fire is a bug? Oh man, they could do that. But he said he saw this thing fly into his house. Is there one that had a burning smell? Oh no. We're being tested. We're being tested. Oh shit. Lamp sprite, you think? I think it did mention a burning smell. There could be a burning smell, yeah. Lamp sprite's a good bet. House fire would be funnier. But I think you're right. I think lamp sprite is the only real option. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. No, the audio doesn't work in these cases either. Okay, look. It was fixed because I submitted an answer.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Finally, floor root.
Please hold.
See, it's when we submitted an answer. Please believe me. But yeah, that's got to be floor root, right? Oh yeah. Bust out the memory wisps. I should submit that as the answer, right? Yeah, sure. That was weird. Sometimes causing a burning smell in the home, yeah. Yeah, that acting didn't sound very good on this one. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to get into it with Bennett Foddy. Yeah, so I feel like this has got to be floor roots. I mean, we know all about floor roots. And I don't think that there's anything else that fits this description. Except for the fact that he witnessed it happening, because it said that floor roots are slow. You know, like roots. I don't think there's anything else. Nothing about tendrils or taking children. The worst thing with this is that they have a few jokers in here too. They have things where the person could just be dreaming shit, or they could be hallucinating. Yeah, the false rose bush takes kids, but it sounded like it was more of an outdoor kind of affair. It doesn't say anything about tendrils. It says lots about feet. And swallowing. The pipe growth doesn't take kids. It injures them. It doesn't say anything about kids' arms. It says they'll attempt to eat anything that comes inside their domain. It doesn't really give us any sense of the degree of injury or danger. But it doesn't, I mean, they call it accidents, so it doesn't sound like it's much. I think it's gotta be floor roots. I don't think anything else really comes close. But it just doesn't, in my mind, it just doesn't quite fit the description, but... Because, like, right here it says, if not spotted quickly... It doesn't even really say that they get taken. It says they get strangled. But then down here, it says that by morning... that the dolls and roots should be gone, which implies that the roots take whatever they wrap around. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like it fits perfectly, but I don't think that... Oh, you think maybe false artifact? Does that mention tendrils? Doesn't say how they end up encased. Just that they get encased. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I think it's the best answer. I wish I could sit around and make crap like this all the time. I am playing the base game because this is my first time playing. But I really like the base game, so I think I'm planning on doing the DLC as well. Nice, nice. It's a great game, huh? It's really weird, and I like it.
It stole me! It stole me!
Mirror Nymph.
I'm not me anymore. It took me! It took me! I can't see myself anymore! I'm gone! Help me! Help get me back, please!
Please hold.
I'm not even gonna look it up. That's a Mirror Nymph. Hey pups, what's ups? Answering.
I think some homeless or druggies might be
Yeah.
in my house because
Some of them
I
are pretty
keep finding
obvious.
used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
This one's obvious too. It is the Horde. But I'm wondering if we could send a
Please
missile
hold.
instead. Can we send a missile? Yeah, we've only had one miss, and we're on Friday. Although I don't know that we've got Friday perfect. I think we've done pretty well. We had one that was really agonizing, which was between... It came down to a common hob or a pipe hob.
Yeah, is there some kind of home
Don't tell me,
security
don't tell
camera
me.
I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it.
Oh, is this
I
a
want to catch
wisp?
them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
I think this is
Please hold.
night. Let's see. Yeah, night wisp. Blah, bright floating lights. Yep. Doesn't say anything about whispers. But it's bright lights outside the window. Does he say anything about sounds at all? No. You know, you're probably right about that. You are probably right. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else at all that sounds like this. But I don't think so. No. I'm gonna go for it. I think it's night wisps. Yeah. I love the vibes of this game. It feels so much like it's analog horror, right? It's analog horror vibes. And that one YouTube series that somebody remembered the name of, and I've already forgotten. Orion Home Video, that one. If you haven't seen Orion Home Video, watch it.
So
It's very good.
I think I found some kind of door.
Or Gemini Home
No,
Video.
like
God damn it.
maybe I should step through
I was
it.
so sure I had remembered.
Yeah. right.
Portal.
The wind feels so nice.
This is a portal.
Please hold.
We got a bunch of easy ones back to back suddenly. No, definitely a portal. Definitely a portal. The wind feeling nice, etc., all that stuff. Not Cellar Grotto, because Cellar Grotto stank. They stankin'. It said not to. That's about it.
This might, like, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, like, squid or something in my bathroom. Like, I
Soap
went
Sprite.
into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, like, little tentacles or, like, tendrils or, you know, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like, under, you know, like,
Hey, Lindley, David Biddies.
and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like, it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
Well, I thought Soap Sprite at first, but now I'm not
Please hold.
so sure. Let me check Soap Sprite. I don't remember anything about tentacles. I mean, the picture shows some tentacles, for sure. It also doesn't say anything about them, like, only coming out at night or anything like that. No. Not toilet hop. I don't think so. Hobs look like little people. You wouldn't confuse it for a squid. I don't think it's a toilet hob. I wanted to just dive on the Soap Sprite, and I think it's probably right. I think it's referring to the image here. Could be mold. Hey! Oh, wonder what we got wrong then. Must have been the hob. Undersoil check complete. Hey, wait. Has this person always been here? I don't remember that. Hello. If you are receiving this email, it's because you have been emailed by this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and no longer able to send or receive email messages. If you need support from HSH, please email us at support@hsh.mail. Thank you. Home Safety Hotline Support. Oh wait, I still got a coupon? What? Hag hide. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for hag hide, sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula. These are the best quality hag hides you'll find. This month only, we'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier. Sleep safer. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Haggling for deals. Keep up the great work, employee. Nice. Thunder Peak. Great American Hikes. This is the stuff that really has the Gemini vibes. Like, this is clearly going to start with what seems like sensible stuff, but then it's going to throw in a couple of, what the fuck? Bring your boots, bring your water bottle, and your iron sword. It is shaking. It shouldn't be shaking the way it is shaking, but it is shaking. Climbing gloves. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking. The trail. I am a CRT freak. I have one right here. Right beside. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave and finally something. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. Be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. Wait, hold on. What's behind the rocks? To be honest, this looks pretty normal. This is camera footage. I think this is kind of one of those things where they do a lot of... they just grab some stock stuff that fits whatever they're thinking. Ah, yes, I love Mystery Flesh Pit. And then they'll, make something like this. Ah, the Quiet Zone. Make sure to take off your boots. Enter the cave. The cave seems to have a castle door. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. I mean, that's just good advice for any cave, let alone the quiet cave. If you hear this sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. And then a full minute of black at the end. Nope, never mind. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. So notice this thing with the biddies. You made it. Now enjoy the view. Wow, so you have to go through the Quiet Zone twice. If you feel yourself becoming beguiled, get the fuck out of there. Beguilement is a common cause of spelunker death. But yeah, I have seasonal worker right here waiting for us. Saturday. Well, I mean, they said that the videos were leaking onto people's computers at the beginning of the week, and we've only been getting one every like day and a half or so, so a good long while. Clocking on in. Ternix, you've just referred to like every caving accident that's ever happened. You just referred to 1,000s of shit that has happened in caves. Although, I may have thought of the one you could be referencing out of the thousands. Because there was one...
Here once more.
Wait, hold on.
Supervisor Carroll here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information.
The famous one.
Continue thy
Oh, the
labors,
Putty Cave,
employee.
yeah.
Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Hey, I don't think we're making it to Sunday, maybe. We might not be making it to Sunday, actually. Yeah, were you thinking of Putty Cave? Because there was one that came to mind for me, but I'm YouTube poisoned because I've watched like 1,000 videos about 1,000 cave accidents, so I have a shit ton in my head. There was one where some guy was with a group, but he didn't really know anybody. He got separated, and then they all left, and it was a cave that had a locking door on the front. And it took them a full day to realize that the dude was missing. And they came back and let him out.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me, what to do to get rid of this thing? Because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Okay, so that's a wine sprite.
Please hold.
That is a wine sprite. It feels too specific to not be. No? Yeah, for real. Oh, well, it doesn't say it doesn't smash bottles. It just says that it will at least break glasses. I mean, I feel like bottles is the next step. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever go caving or diving, or especially cave diving. That's what I've learned from YouTube. Particularly cave diving sounds like the worst thing that anybody could do. Because it kills all of them. Like, the most expert cave diver ever has like a 50-50 shot of making it out of any cave dive, it seems like. Oof, a night dive, huh? I've never been scuba diving, but I think I've been scared off of it for life. What's really scary about diving is I didn't until recently realize how a lot of the deaths are just due basically to panic, where there'll be something that they know could happen, but then they see it, like it occurs, and then knowing that it's bad makes them panic, and then it's just sort of a panic cascade. Like, a lot of them, they'll be found, like, tangled in the line. The line they're supposed to follow back. And I'm not criticizing them, but it's always like, how'd that happen? And then what I mean is, it's like, the panic must be insane, because I can't even fathom how, like, if I at least had the line, I'd be like, oh, great, cool, I'm out. But the panic of the situation is so intense that they end up just like, they always find them like wrapped up in their own line and stuff like that. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, right, but it's not even... A lot of the situations aren't directly because of that. Like, there's many times where they had air, and they didn't even have... Well, they may have had narcosis or whatever, but they'll just spit their rebreather out and just drown. Like, they had air. No, I know, yeah. That's why I disclaimered, I'm not blaming them for what occurred. What I was trying to describe is that I can't fathom that level of panic because I've never been in that situation. So it's like, that in itself is scary, right? It's like beyond, it's beyond understanding. So that makes it a little extra scary. I find it terrifying just at face value. Like, when I see a dark area of water, I'm not drawn to it. I'm repulsed by it. You know what I mean? But the descriptions of the experience, though, of like apparently it's just transcendent, and that's why people are drawn to it. So I guess that's the trade-off, is that it's just sort of an inherently super dangerous thing, but you could have an incredibly transcendent experience of something. Like, I can understand, just thinking about it, like the attraction of going to some place that few people have ever even seen on the planet and exploring it. And it's also, basically, it's like an alien environment, right? Not to mention, there is the sort of inherent thing with water where it's like you're flying, kind of, right? Yeah. So do we think this is something else? I'm really leaning towards Wine Sprite. But then we also have a bunch of new ones to learn about, so maybe we should check those real quick and see if there isn't... Maybe they've added some other wine creature. It could be Bed Hag for all we know, but probably not. Let's give these a read while we have the chance. This person doesn't sound like they're in immediate distress. They can wait. What the fuck? These are vines. What do you mean audio sample? Oh, yeah. Decompression sickness. I mean... just everything about diving is terrifying, man. Just some of the stuff that can happen to you. Like, you can experience, like, if you're doing cave diving, you can experience rock falls. Like, if you disturb something and then your path is blocked off and you're trapped, you can easily get stuck. There's a whole panic thing. There are places that have strong currents through the caves, and it seems like a common problem will be just often just getting the fuck lost. Just getting lost. And then if you imagine that you're in a cave system that has a current going through it, so you could easily get pushed past, like, whatever your exit point was, and then not know that you've gone too far. Just... miss me with all that shit. Miss me with that. Oh yeah, you could cause a silt out, where you just... there's so much silt in the water, you can't see anything. Which, I mean, that's also fucking terrifying in that situation. Because basically the only thing you have is what you can feel with your hands and what you can see with your eyes. And what you can feel with your hands isn't doing much for you unless you're feeling the rope that leads you back to the exit. But as I pointed out, apparently that's not much help in a panic situation either. Well, yeah, I mean, most people aren't in a situation where they have to worry about the Byford dolphin decompression situation. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I would pass on that for a job as well. I would prefer for my face not to be found nearby, laying on the ground like a Halloween mask, due to whatever job it was I was working. Big pass. But then they make big bucks as well. They make more money than basically anybody. Yeah, it's a very, very few people that ever even interact with stuff like that. Anyway, autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house, frequently occurring during the fall. Homeowners with autumn vines often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. Danger. The pheromones autumn vines release in the air, while not toxic, can often cause household accidents thanks to their blissful, dizzying effects. Solution. To remove autumn vines from a household, locate where the initial growth is coming from by inspecting the soil around the home for an extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substance to the ones beneath the soil. Okie dokie. Yeah. I think it's becoming pretty clear, by the way, that Home Safety Hotline itself is an entity. I am like 99% convinced. I guess that probably doesn't sound like some brilliant revelation at this point, but I think this whole thing is a fucking entity. They managed to get together. Basically, they all unionized, and this is their union. Description. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended sleeping apparatus. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of a heavy weight on their chest at night. Tenosis, thank you for the biddies. Danger. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults. Yeah, I want to join the monster union. But small children and humans suffering from breathing problems, such as asthma, may be adversely affected by their presence. I was thinking that this description up here sounded a lot like asthma. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing a shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. Solution. Bed hags can in fact be beneficial to a home, as their presence can frighten off other pests, such as various insects or mice. In the case, I would rather just have a spider. In the case where a bed hag is undesirable, it is advised to utilize HSH's pest removal services. Dorcha? What the fuck? Description. Dorcha is the one who delivers. Homeowners experiencing Dorcha commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Danger. Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. Solution. To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you have a loved one, if you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. Was this the Grim Reaper? Leprechaun. Description. Leprechauns are small humanoids covered in long brown hair that are known for consuming common household valuables such as jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. Danger. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. Solution. Leprechauns will move on to other feeding grounds on their own once they run out of food, but more proactive means of removal require physical capture. If immediate removal is desired, it is recommended to utilize professional help via HSH's pest control services. Neighbor's doorway. Description. Neighbor's doorways are doorframe-like structures that can often appear in basements or cellars. They are known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. Danger. Neighbor's doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. Solution. Neighbor's doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially triggering the parallel activity. It is advised to utilize HSH's doorway removal services. One can prevent neighbor's doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. Remain stoic. Clean your room. What's going on here? Puka. Ugh. What? Description. Pukas are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets, such as dogs or cats, and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Danger. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pest and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Solution. Pukas can be encouraged to leave a home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. The classic reanimation. Description. Reanimations are any diseased remains of living creatures capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being tracked inside the home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the home. Danger. Reanimations are capable of spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites deadly to humans, so close proximity or contact should be avoided at all costs. They are also commonly used to inflict direct violence against homeowners and are incredibly adept at hiding and waiting for vulnerable moments. Solution. Reanimation's pursuit is slow but relentless, so relocation is not necessary or advisable. It is advised to contact any friends, neighbors, or strangers the homeowner may have recently slighted, and make peace or bargain. Amazing. The Fear Dorcha, the Dark Man, is the black sorcerer who abducted and transformed Fionn McCool's wife and child. What? What is that from? Not familiar to me. Spriggan. This is just a photo of a place. I guess it's referring to the tree out the window. Irish myth. Interesting. Description. Spriggans are small green humanoids with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. Okay, well, it can't be the whole ass tree then. That is not small. They are seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked, however. Homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes and the feeling that the trees are watching them. Danger. Spriggans are incredibly dangerous to humans when provoked, and physical contact with one will result in the growth of a sprig tree within the affected individual. Solution. Spriggans cannot be persuaded to leave the home once provoked. However, one can take precautions to prevent provoking a spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within view of your home. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night, left in a clean dish on your porch. Troll. Description. Trolls are giant 12-foot tall nocturnal creatures that normally are not seen in the home. However, during the winter they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with a troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Danger. Trolls are very dangerous to humans when they are startled thanks to their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of 12 feet in a matter of seconds. Their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceilings of most homes when fully inflated, causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not ever approach a troll. Solution. An active troll will leave by morning once it has secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures such as UV lights to prevent future break-ins. And finally, Warlock Remnants. Description. Warlock Remnants are a residual presence often left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older households, castles, or underground dwellings. Homeowners experiencing Warlock Remnants often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, or sighting bearded figures in reflective surfaces. Danger. Warlock Remnants, while a hostile presence, are mere echoes of their former selves, and are generally harmless. Their ability to manipulate small household objects can prove hazardous to less cautious homeowners, however. Solution. Homeowners can purge the remnant from their home with the use of a Seelie stone, but the journey to retrieve one is both long and perilous, and not recommended. If a Warlock Remnant proves sufficiently hazardous or inconvenient, it is highly recommended for homeowners to simply relocate. Uh-huh. I think everything is unlocked now? Yeah. There's not a thing we don't know. We know it all. I'm saying this is a wine sprite. Nothing else, nothing of the new stuff sounds like this. Boop. There's also flapping. The alternative is that there's a bat that just happened to knock over some bottles. But I don't think it was that.
Hey, yeah, thanks for nothing. I called again recently about some kitchen noises, and your people once again sent me bad info. Maybe vet your people better. I'll be going for help elsewhere. Now we're having power outages, so who knows what this thing in our house has got into now. Goodbye.
So now it's a Bogart, right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess it was a common hob. I guess that's the one we messed up. That was a tough one, though, man. Oh, well. I guess that confirms, then, that just because the audio is the deciding thing that, like, matches the description better, that don't mean shit. does not mean shit.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it.
Wood secretions.
I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do
Wood
about
secretions.
this as soon as possible.
It's wood secretion.
Please hold.
100%. I don't know what happened to my throat just now. I'm dying. Too much reading aloud, I think. Oh yeah, mold. Mold got me. Yes, hello, Bun. Hello, baby Bun. What do you want? What are you looking for? What? 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 What is it? What is it? Nope. No horn.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but
Spriggan.
I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Please hold.
That's a Spriggan. Is that a Spriggan Bun? Is it a Spriggan Bun? Do you think? Bun shakes in response. You can just barely see her poking up. Up here. Up. You're standing on my audio cable.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
Autumn vines, yep. Autumn vines, Miss Bun. No licks, please. No lickies. Why don't you go play? You go play. Go on. Go.
Please hold.
She's good with the licky. That she is.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family.
Neighbor's
I don't know
door.
what happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
Neighbor's doorway.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too. which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Because who knows how big this thing is.
Eat it.
My dog can't even lay down something that big.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Although I don't remember there being
Please
anything
hold.
about, like a rotten egg smell. What do we think? It's a big pile of crap. And a rotten egg smell. Disgusting pile of crap. Nothing about rotten egg. Smell of rotten eggs, yes. Big pile of crap, not so much. It could be a large clump of food, but the way she's describing it is as crap. But she didn't explicitly say it, right? I feel like you wouldn't describe fur that way. I mean, we could say stuff like that all night, Azrael. It's a pile of stuff on the dinner table. Fey feast. It smells of rotten eggs. Trash gnome. Big pile of shit. No entry for that, actually. Yeah, dinner table. Not animation, not attic gnome, not autumn vines. I don't think bat. No. Small, dry droppings. Not bed bugs, not bed hag, not bed teeth, not bees, not black mold, not Bogart, not carbon monoxide, unless she's hallucinating. Not carpenter ants, not cellar grotto, not cellar growths. Not closet labyrinth, not cockroaches. Not common hob, not desk hob. Not Dorcha, not Dreamweaver. Fey feast, maybe. Maybe horde, possibly. Not Fey flu, not false artifact, not false beat, not false flower, not false rosebush, not false roots, or floor roots. Not fracture hob, not frozen pipes, not gopher. The horde. Rotten food. It doesn't say that it has to cover the entire house immediately. It says that it'll continue to gather indefinitely. Odorless? The collective is odorless, but not their result. The rotten food and used syringes and all that stuff. The things bringing in the trash cannot be seen or smelled. Do we agree? Maybe there's a kobold that took a shit. It doesn't really say anything about that. Hmm. I don't know about that one, Tenosis. It would have to have been there for a long time. So our likely options here are the trash gnome because of the rotten egg smell and the trash. Large clumps of fur. Trash gnome, Fey Feast, and what was the other one that we sort of thought sounded plausible? I've forgotten it already. Horde. So Horde, Fey Feast, Trash Gnome. No, she didn't report anything about noises. Just the smell of rotten eggs and one big pile of shit. Yeah, we can look at Fey Feast again. It just doesn't say anything about a smell here. Yeah, it does seem like that's throwing me off too. The only thing that's really in line with the Fey Feast is that it is a pile of something on a table. But nothing else is really marked as like leaving a big pile of shit on a table. Really? Okay, I guess, I mean, we can try that. I don't have high hopes. I'm just looking at the descriptions. That's usually where it says, like, the homeowner will report a smell. That's what they want you to think, Grid. Actually, Well, right. I'm starting to wonder if there isn't something that could cause digestive problems, which maybe means that the dog got up on the table and really did take a shit, a nasty one. That also involves a rotten egg smell. I was leaning towards carbon monoxide for a second. Bay interference. Creature larger than a dog. Could be. Wait, hold on. Oh, just a burning smell. Huge fly. Great, thank you for the bits. I mean, I'm willing to check. Let's just check. Refresh our memories. Who knows? Who knows? Be anything. This doesn't say anything about these being bigger than the pet they've taken over. I think we're basically stuck on a choice between big pile of shit, Fae Feast, smells like rotten eggs, trash gnome. Reanimations? This doesn't sound like it's alive. Or re-alive. No, ultimately I'm just going to go with my gut. Yeah, we're running out of stuff here. Nothing about smells with trolls or big piles of shit. I'm gonna go with Trash Gnome. The rotten egg thing bothers me. It makes me feel like the Trash Gnome took a shit on the table. You know, it really could be whatever. It just doesn't feel like it fits the description of Fae Feast, because the whole thing with that is you're supposed to eat it. That's the solution. And she's describing it as a big pile of shit that smells like rotten eggs. That just doesn't seem right. So I'm going Trash Gnome. I know. But maybe it comes out to take a shit. Don't shit where you eat. Oh yeah, things have really moved along, Death Dragon.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Is it finally bed tea?
Please hold.
Trouble is, you've also got bed bugs, which are notoriously irremovable. Let's see. He said they've washed regularly. I think it's bed bugs. Yeah, I think it's bed bugs. The nightmares, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to walk through everything under the sun again. Nothing about breathing problems or anything like that. Nothing about itchiness. I feel like they'd know if they had this. Yeah. None of the symptoms sounded like bed hag. I think it was trying to trick us into bed teeth. Yeah, I think it's damn bed bugs. It does. True facts. Honestly true. Genuinely true.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Leprechaun?
Please hold.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, teeth as well. It's definitely Leprechaun. House fire. I really want one of them to be like, someone tell me what's going on. There's a bright hot light and smoke filling up every room, and it smells like burning. How did this thing get in my house? Sir, you have a house fire.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep
Troll.
hearing this strange
Troll.
whoopee cushion type sound
Troll.
coming from outside.
Roll. Roll.
I tried to scare the kids off
Troll.
by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks. Do you have any advice you can send me?
Yes,
Please
I do.
hold.
Yes, I do. You have a troll, sir. Maybe troll? It's the description of a troll. Report missing clothes. Hear the shrill sounds of a whoopee cushion at night. It has, Volcarona. It has. Welcome, welcome. I will be wrapping up as soon as this evening is over.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around
Tea
inside,
Sprite?
but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite
That's
concerned
shit,
about
lady.
the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
But you're like in your 20s, voice
Please
actor.
hold.
Yeah, that's a tea Sprite guaranteed. They take shits that look like leaves, tea leaves specifically. It's tea Sprite. Oh, well, that didn't fix the network error. But see? I think it's time-based. I'm not sure. Whoops.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to
Fey
call
flu.
here,
Fey
so
flu. Fey flu.
we've been
No idea.
having
I'm just
some
kidding.
trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath
Bed
around the same
hag.
time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some
Bed hag.
particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Please hold.
We can't check anything else right now, but the other possibility... There's other things that cause breathing problems, like the mold. I don't know. I think it's bed hag, yeah. It's just too convenient. It's too much exactly what we were thinking. The dogs are eating, and I looked down there, and Bun looked up from the food directly into my eyes, and just stayed that way for a moment while I was looking at her.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is.
Whistling?
But I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything. But I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
I feel like she would be able to see the fungi.
Please hold.
Right? Yeah, they're harmonizing. So she dead. She dead. Sounded fairly familiar. I feel like our background music changed significantly. Well, our hold music.
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and it smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
Ooh, we were wrong. It was a fae feast. That just doesn't match the description. Really. Why the rotten eggs? It's wild that we got called while we were still on the same evening. Yeah, well, they do that. You're supposed to eat it. Ah, shit.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too.
Puka.
He's really been acting up lately.
Puka.
I can hardly blame
Puka,
him.
puka, puka, puka,
It
puka,
smells
puka,
so
puka,
terribly
puka,
rotten.
puka, puka, puka.
Please, can you help?
Puka, 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 puka.
Please hold.
Yeah, so if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity. Right there. It should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. But it's a fae feast. But it's still just like, I don't know. I kind of strongly disagree with that one. But whatever. Anyway, this is definitely Puka. Puka, 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 puka. That's the thing. Like, I feel like, I mean, the intention with some of these or many of these is to try to throw you off the scent, right? If it was just an easy, like, oh, it's definitely this. And also, I mean, it makes sense to design the game as, like, people are bad at describing what their problem is, right? But that one was so far off of what we understood about the Fae Feast that it was just, like, I don't know. I don't know where this thing came from, where the article is supposed to be fake. We've got squeaking again. I think these are smart mice. He wasn't supposed to be able to call me again. I don't know who said that or why, but I don't think there's been any indication. Well, we know what one we got wrong. We got all the rest right. I don't think there's been any indication that that is supposed to be a fake article. Entry browser. Huh. Oh, nice. Because we got them all, I guess. We got them all unlocked. So we got the bestiary. That's a hole? Hole. Oh, yeah, there is a hole. Thank you. I just didn't even register that this was different. I was immediately like, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got over here? There's a giant hole in my desktop. Congratulations, employee number 036. We are happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending dissension, assuming you pass the trial. The soil is fertile. Keep up the great work. Thanks for working through the weekend. We got a daily coupon for the Glamour Stone. Whether you're simply too tired to concentrate or if you just want to look your best without the stress, our Glamour Stones are here to put you at ease. With our patented protective seal, our Glamour Stones have a 99.9% reliability rating. Wham glam, thank you, ma'am. Well, it does. The company has a Celtic symbol, so it does seem like the whole thing is very Celtic influence, right? This has not changed throughout the time that since we've seen it. Are there other... Are these Fae related? They are. Sprites are Fae. Oops. Sorry, just a moment. Sorry, just a moment. Yeah, I don't know if it's that significant. I mean, it could just be that it was kind of a silly writing choice and it's meaningless. At any rate, that's going to do it for tonight, my friends. I think basically we just have the end of this left, and then Seasonal Worker, which I think I would like to do, because this has been great. I really like this game. I think it's really well done. It's fun. The aesthetic is, of course, right in my wheelhouse. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. And also, like I said, check out Gemini home video on YouTube. It's worth a watch. In fact, I think we're going to rewatch it tonight. Very much in a similar vein. It's not exactly the same, but aesthetically, it has a lot in common. And you'll probably enjoy it if you enjoyed this game. So, yeah. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.